Or did it already? No, this is 10 a.m. Yeah, ISM service. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of interesting stuff going on today. So we have services, PMI, ISM services, job openings coming out. We have TLT just running up over here in the pre-market. I love it. I just tweeted out. I was like, I should change my name from short the VIX to long the bonds. Dude, I mean, we've been spot on with this. I think we're going to continue to be spot on with this trade here. I don't think there's any reason why this would not continue in our favor. Yes, there's obviously going to be pullbacks here. So I was actually working on the TLT video for you guys yesterday, and a lot of the concepts that I'm talking about, guys, are so complicated, and I kept going through, and I would catch myself saying things like, oh, the Fed is really leaning on the short end of the yield curve. Right, I know what that means. Some of you guys might know what that means, but I can't just like say it in a video and then not explain it. So there were a lot of things like that I have to like be very conscious of to not confuse everybody. Like in that case, what that effectively just means is the Fed is selling shorter term bonds in order to not lock in longer term high interest rates. That's all that means. But they're selling a bunch of those short duration bonds there. So that's effectively what I would be talking about. But there are just those certain like phrases in terminology that I just have to be careful with so that I know that you guys are all understanding everything that we're talking about. So I'm working on that. I have that video coming out. I actually am planning on doing another video too. It's not TLT, but I know a lot of you guys are really interested in trading with these futures prop firms, and there's a lot of confusion most of the time on like which ones offer what. What are the pros and cons of each? So there's a lot of them that I've looked at before. Top Step, Apex, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day. There's a few other ones that we'll cover, and I'll probably just make a video about that for you guys, just so you guys have one spot to go to basically understand all the rules, all the pros, all the cons, and then make your guys' decisions on, if you choose to use one, which one you guys want to use. Good morning, everybody. We got Chris Gaetano still broke. All right, well, hopefully we're going to make you a little less broke around here. H Diamonds, Daily Taylor, Pepe, James, Gerald, Rycack, Daily Taylor. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Again, as you guys are filtering in here, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, helps out a whole lot. I'm getting some more people in here. Still interested in Chegg here, guys. As we were talking about in the video newsletter this weekend, and yeah, that was the first time that we were talking about that one. I'm out of Mara. I don't have any more of it. I mean, we can, what do you call it? We can take a look at where it is in the pre-market here, down about 0.94%, nothing too crazy, but this hit two of my targets that I was really looking for. So I was up about 580 to 600%. So I took that one. I mean, guys, that's a really, really, really solid trade. So I will take that. We're coming off of the 600% PayPal. What I am upset about, though, is I missed a firm. I was talking about that one, and I'll keep saying this for like 2 weeks on the newsletter with you guys, and I just didn't take it. I was just, there was another one, too, that I didn't take. There were two of them that I didn't, maybe three, because there was DraftKings in there, too. They've just been filthy. But then, again, you guys have everything you need in that new day trading course, which those trades are just filthy, man. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Let's see here. ES is just moving around here, not doing anything. We've got a decent amount of data coming out at 9:45 and 10 o'clock. We have ISM services, some PMI data as well. Yeah, services, PMI, and then we have job openings at 10 a.m. That's what I'm going to be most interested in, because as we've been looking at here, I think this is, no, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So looking at the unemployment rate right here, we've seen a pretty significant downtrend from what we were seeing in the pandemic times. But even though you're seeing this thing flatten out right here, you saw a low of 3.4, 3.6, 3.4, coming back up, 3.7, and now we're sitting at 3.9% unemployment. So as that number gets higher and higher, the ability for the Fed to say that we've reached a sufficiently restrictive stance becomes more likely. Does that make sense to everybody? So if more people are not in the workforce and less people are working, we've talked about this before in terms of just basic economics. If less people are working, there are then less people collecting a salary, and then there's then less people contributing to production. So that can stifle inflationary pressures because they have less money to spend, and there could be less goods. It could cost more per unit in some sectors to produce those goods, because as you add more skilled employees in there, the efficiency numbers go up, and you're able to produce goods at a lower cost per unit. Let's see. I don't know, Reaper. You're gonna have to ask Gabe about that one. Let's see. Let's see. Good morning, Nettie. Good morning, everybody. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for today. Gonna see if we can get a move. Towards the end of the week, though, is where things are gonna heat up. This is a very labor market heavy data week. We have the jobs report as always on Thursday. We have the ADP unemployment report tomorrow. And then non-farm payrolls on Friday, where we're going to get the unemployment report, unemployment rate, average hourly wages year over year, and also consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. So I honestly would not expect that I'm going to be trading Friday with all of this data coming out. I would assume that we're going to see some significant movements off of this data. So for me, I'm probably going to do most of my trading in here. And any swings that I take, I'll probably trim them before then if I like something. Probably trim them then. Let's see. All right. What else we got? Is there anything happening on the news feed? I got to take a look. Moto. Jeez, man. Hold on. U.S. 10-year yields fall to 4.197%, lowest since September 1st. There we go. That's what we like to see out of yields, guys. So TLT right now up 1.12% here. That's solid. But yeah, also, are you guys interested in that prop firm video? So you guys have a little bit of an understanding of what all of them offer and what the pros and cons are. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys are interested in the TLT video. But I think those prop firm ones are going to be very helpful for you guys because honestly, some of the websites and the rules that they have are just like hidden and you can't see them, but like I know them. There's like a lot of weird nuances. It's like, all right, well, when you get a Top Step account, you can only take out 50% of the profits until you have 30 winning days over X amount. It's like, well, all right, well, that's not really shown anywhere. I believe it's 30. I'd have to check it again, but. And then like Apex's rules, and then there's another firm out there that you can withdraw same day, which is pretty sick. You've only messed with Apex? Yeah, I got you guys. We can definitely do that. Oh God. Let's see. All right, guys. Welcome to everybody filtering in. If we got any new people in here, let me know. Let me know. I'd love to say hi. All right. So, we don't need Mara on here anymore. That one was a ripper of a trade. I mean, again, you guys could have traded this with shares too. This is like, let's say you were risking 1% of your account here on this move above 1066, risking 1% of your account. Well, all right, that's a 6-to-1 risk to reward. You made 6% of your account, which is very similar to basically what we would have done with options, where if you put 1% of your account into the trade and it goes up 600%, well, you made 6% of your account. It's the same thing. You don't have to use options. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's the same thing. Apex doesn't show how much live accounts are when you pass the evaluation. Yeah, I believe it's like 140 and you have to pay within like a few hours. But again, like you got to realize too, it's like, yeah, there's going to be some tough rules out there that are not built for you. But then there's also some really great ones. It's like, well, with Apex, you can have up to 20 accounts, which is sick. Top Step, you can't do that. So there's pros and cons of all of them. The trailing drawdown on Apex, I don't like that. Top Step doesn't have it. Slother, good morning, buddy. How you doing? Let's have a good day today, guys. Let's have a great day. That's what we're here for. We're here to have a great day. Let's see. Oh, and remember, guys. So the new day trading mastery course that I created for you guys as just released. So all of you guys that are on the email list, If you haven't received the email with the 50% off discount code, just shoot me a message. I'll send you what the discount code is so that you guys can take advantage of it. If you guys aren't on there, that's okay. The link at the top of the live chat with that code is going to get you 30% off. It's not expensive at all. Like, there are people out there, especially on Instagram and TikTok, charging like $1,200 for these types of courses. I believe with the discount, it's like $195 or something. It's like ridiculous. With the 50% off discount, it's like $150. So, if you guys are interested in learning that strategy that I've been showing you guys on all of the short form videos with those bottom tick, top tick entries, with just like 1 to 6, 1 to 7 risk to reward, less trades, more profits, guys, make sure you guys check that out. It's going to give you guys everything that you need to know. I know some of you guys took advantage of the free ebook and you still had some questions. This takes it 10 steps further. And it also goes over what are futures, how futures work, how to trade futures, what are options, all of that stuff as well. And I also, again, the key point here, and you think it's worth it? Thank you, Daily Taylor. I appreciate that. The key point there, guys, is I do the back test with you guys, and you guys know me. I'm very strict with data and like what I need to see. I don't want to let anything basically like screw with my data, because I'm actually going to be using the strategy. So if I'm sitting there with a back test and I just mess with the data, it's going to hurt me. So with that back test there, every single month I show you guys, there have been so far in 2023 0 losing months. I might be able to pull up the data quickly here for you guys just to give you a wait, hold on. Just to give you an understanding. Let me pull it up. Yeah, here it is right here. Oh, so I've got the all right. So with 10 contracts either way on one account for the first 3 quarters of the year, it was 34% win rate, 23 wins out of 67, and the first 3 quarters performance was $67,726 on one account. It's ridiculous. Where can you find the course and register for the newsletter? So the course is at the top of the live chat there. And how is the course different from the newsletter? It's very different from the newsletter. It's a course. It's not the newsletter. But yeah, each time is the course is linked at the top of the live chat. If you're on the email list, you get a 50% off discount code. If you're not on the email list with the newsletter and the free ebook, then you get 30% just for this month only, and then it goes back to full price unless I decide to put a discount out there. Did I see the tickers I sent you on Twitter? Wanted to see what you think of the potential swings. Oh, that was you. Let me look at them again. Oh, where is it? AOI has popped up on my screener a few times, but I don't like it. ABT is probably not going to move enough. AOI would be an interesting one, but it's not tight enough. It doesn't look like, again, what I've talked about with you guys many times before. IONQ's breaking out of the box. Yeah, I know. Don't you worry. I know. See, right here. Bing. It's down a little in the pre-market here, so we'll see what happens. But you can do a lot of interesting things with this. I just have this little thing drawn out here just for funsies. See what happens with it. But H Diamonds, and then if you want to hop into download the free ebook and hop in with us on the newsletter, it's just type into your browser shortthevix.info and you can hop in there too. And then let me, just for those of you guys that are confused, let's see. Oops, hold on, that was wrong. This is the link to the course here. And then the code for 30% off is just STV30. So there you guys go. Let's see. TLT looking good. Yeah, IONQ coming down. Why do I have 2 IONQs? Chegg would be an interesting one. Just because of how beaten down it is. Like, this thing has just been beaten. Look at this. I want to see it get some oomph here. You know? What's ES doing? Selling off a little bit. What are Where are yields right now? Yeah. Yield 4209 on the 10-year. Dropped to a low of what? 4197. That's what was coming through the news feed. Let's see. Yeah, I don't let me check the feed really quick. Dollar could edge higher for now, but could turn. Yeah, that's not really useful. Google would begin to accept and run ads for sports betting from state-approved entities in Vermont. That's wild. That's wild. OPEC plus countries are ready to strengthen oil production cuts in Q1 24 to eliminate speculation and volatility. I mean, I don't know if production cuts would necessarily eliminate volatility, but you do you, OPEC. Jack's that good. Good. They're doing all right. Why does Baba seem to run the opposite of the market? Well, it's just been having trouble recently. That's fine, though. I'm very interested in Baba. Not right now. I want this thing sub 70. But here's the problem. We talked a lot about this with Baba. We drew it out yesterday. But if the market's trending up and Baba's trending down, the market at some point is going to come into a little bit of a retrace period, or it's going to then sell off. It's not just going to come up forever. But if Baba is then going to sell off with the market there, that could add some extra fuel to the fire to push this thing even lower, and then they both will come back up together. That's what I'm looking for on Baba, and I'd actually probably look for some leaps on that. That's probably what I would look for. Just, again, there's going to be, I swing in different ways. Most of the time I'm trading with the swing strategy that I've taught you guys before, and we'll have a lot more educational resources on that coming in the future as well. But there are some instances where there are stocks that, like, we know Baba's probably not going anywhere. It's just had a tough time over the last few months here, and it could easily start moving back to the. It's very similar to TLT. Not at all in terms of, like, yields and everything, but just in terms of price action. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Remember, everybody was saying on Twitter and everything, once TLT was coming down into the 90s, right around in here, that they wanted to buy, and all of those people got slapped. What did we do? No. We were waiting till sub 85. Why? Well, that's probably where the 10-year was going to be, right around 5%. Just looking at the overall trend. I was buying down in here. Bill Ackman covers his short, and the rest is history. So, let's see what else we get here. Logan! What's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, let's see what we get today, folks. Let's see what we get. And again, guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the way in, we got a lot of slackers in here today. You guys are slacking. I don't know what it is, but since we've been back on the live streams, you guys have been slacking. You get 500 likes on the stream, we'll do ankles. You guys are going to have your work cut out for you. Big time. 500 likes on the stream, we'll do ankles. Sorry for all the new people that don't know what this is. When I used to have, before I told everybody that their favorite stock was going to go down a boatload and probably capitulate, I had like 3, 4, 5,000 people watching me on the stream. Then they all got mad, which is really weird because they asked me to be correct, and then I am correct, and then they get mad about it, which is fine, and then they send me death threats, which is cool. But there was one day where all of those people, which, again, the intelligence level might have been a little lower, which is fine. Hopefully they learned by now. They were like, oh, this billionaire's plane hasn't moved in 2 weeks. He must be on house arrest. And I was like, well, at the time, I had a car that, like, didn't work in college. And I was like, my car hasn't moved in 2 weeks. Am I on house arrest? Just let's use some logic here. And they were like, well, let's see your ankles, see if you have an ankle bracelet on. Ankle monitor. And I was like, all right, I don't have one. So, all right, let's see here. I only like it when you're correct and you confirm my bias. I don't trade SPY anymore. No, I rarely trade SPY. I mainly swing trade options and day trade futures. Makes a lot more sense. Like, sometimes I'll day trade SPX if there's, like, something crazy happening, but usually not. I'll just trade futures. Because again, with my day trading strategy, guys, that I've shown you guys, and all of you guys that are following me on Instagram and TikTok know how just filthy it is. You see that the risk to reward on these is just nasty. And like sometimes these trades take a while to play out. Well, with futures, I know exactly how much I'll make or lose at any given price point. With options, I don't. So it's harder to manage your risk. Let's see. I don't believe it. We need confirmation on the no ankle bracelet. Well, get 500 likes and then we'll do it. I think maybe I have a couple of goals for 2024, but there's a lot of things that are going to happen in 2024, guys. And like, I don't know if I can even say it, but like, I don't know. We're going to make the most of our time here. You missed the straight SV education versus Magic Buzz. My brain is growing again. Awesome to have you back. Thank you, Jack's dad. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, we'll be back every day for about an hour and a half in the mornings. I know you guys like it. I hate streaming, just putting it out there. I like this. I like hanging out with you guys, but like streaming in general just stinks. What we're going to do now, though, is that over Christmas, when I go somewhere, I'm not streaming. We're not going to take our stuff and just like, that's why. How are the tickers you were looking to swing get invalidated? Is Upwork still looking good? Not really. I'll show you one that's a blatant invalidation for me. Oracle. This was the zone that I was looking at here, and you can see that there's a nice, clear, defined range in here, right around these lower levels. So it's like right in here, basically, this 115.28 down to like 115.15, and you saw that it broke through down here. Now, it is interesting, however, that the buyers did buy this up, but then in the pre-market here, this thing is selling off a little bit more, so I would not look to trade this. That's getting invalidated. I respect that, man. Really enjoy these, but if you aren't, it's cool. No, it's like, it's fine, but you got to remember, like, the amount of time that I've been streaming for, what has it been now? Almost 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. Guys, I used to do this from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. every single day. That's not healthy. Like it's not. Because, like, I know you guys are like, it's fun, and you guys are, like, the core crew that are, like, always going to hang out here. But, like, you don't realize I have to be, like, high energy all the time. Imagine you guys were at your job, and then, like, back in the heyday when we were really cranking on the streams, there's just, like, thousands of people just staring at you. So, like, you got to be quick when you go to the bathroom. You got to, like, you can't really eat. You're always, like, they're always asking questions. Like, it's just a different type of environment. I'm not saying, like, oh, boo-hoo, streamer. But, like, it's just like, all right, well, that comes a point where it's like, that just doesn't make sense. This is fine, though. I'm fine with doing an hour and a half a day. I don't know how you didn't go nuts. I did go nuts. You guys, I don't know. You guys may not realize it, but, like, I was, like, an a-hole on the streams. Like, if anybody said anything I didn't like, I would snap. Hi, can I see Ortex? 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 Imagine that all day. Like, dude, it's ridiculous. But all right, let's see what we get here, team. Yeah, I'm really excited to see your feedback from all you guys on the course as well. That is, it's once you guys get in there and see it, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't realize it could be this nasty. And it's like, yeah, it really is. But again, those coupon codes, those of you guys that are on the email list, the 50% off discount one is good for this month. And so for those of you guys that are not on the email list and downloaded the free resources, the 30% off one is good for this month too. And then we'll see we'll see what we want to do next month. But I have something huge coming in the month of, I'll announce it in February, I think, because I got to plan it out. You missed the snaps. They were great. Oh, dude, I used to snap on people. David Price, what's up, buddy? Yeah. From my point of view, that was highly entertaining. Yeah, I know it was, and I would feed into it too. Like, it's not like I would, like, guys, it's not like I was like all the time I was actually upset, but like I would 100% feed into it and like just like go nuts with it. I just don't care anymore. It's just like, whatever, man. You're gonna say dumb stuff. I'm here to make sure that you guys have a better understanding of markets than you did previously, and help you guys make some money. Which I don't think I don't think there's been one trade from the newsletter that's like met the criteria that hasn't printed big time. How much time we got left? 5 minutes until the ding ding. Your reel has more than 100,000 plays. I know. These are ripping. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I see a lot of people saying that they're going to take over, but nobody with the results, man. You guys have been super supportive on Instagram and TikTok too. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I like making those. Those are fun. I get weirded out now though, because like it's almost like, because remember when I was getting like a lot of those views in the past, like I just didn't have a camera, so like my face wasn't in it. Now my face is in everything, and people will like look at me and I'll be like, I don't want to talk to you. But like I do. It's just like it depends. I have my moments where I'm just like, I'll have my hoodie and hat on, and I just like beeline back and forth. Ralph, what? Yeah, and then I got to make that TLT video, guys, for you guys today, and then work on the prop firm one. What day is today? Tuesday? Yeah, so maybe we'll do TLT video tonight, prop firm video Thursday. Maybe we'll do that. The rants were great. I don't think we can do them anymore. We can do the rants that we'll do now are more so like, oh, I have a great one. All right, here we go. I got a good one. Hold on. We're going to my Twitter. I got a great rant. I got a great one. Here we go. Ready? This is ridiculous. This is from a Fidelity Q3 Building Financial Futures like pamphlet. Started the training videos yesterday. Watched the risk management one 3 times because I need it. Nettie, that is awesome. Good for you. Yeah, but once you get to the strategy, Nettie, you're going to see how the strategy just takes care of risk management for you. Like, you just become a hyper-profitable bot. It's awesome. So, yeah, that link's at the top of the live chat. But this is ridiculous. We're going to talk about this for 2 minutes. So, building financial futures, insight and analysis across employee benefit and retirement savings industry. I was looking at this because I saw that, like, the 401k hardship withdrawals, somebody said that they were up, like, 3x this year, which is a bit nuts. It's not necessarily what a lot of people think it is, but, like, it's not a great thing to see. So I'm reading through this, and we get to this right here, where it says, what individuals can do to tackle inflation. Now, I could make a joke and just say that they're blaming everybody to say, oh, it's the people's fault. They need to tackle inflation. That's not really what they're saying here, and that's a silly thing to say. Fidelity suggests individuals focus on what they can control, including spending, savings, income, and investing. Here are 5 steps to consider. Are you being hurt by inflation? Stop spending money. Just found out about your class. Glad to see you back, Dr. Bob. Shout out to you, man. Thank you, buddy. So, like, this is nonsense here. What individuals can do to tackle inflation? Oh, if you can't afford things, how about just stop spending money? Oh, if you're hungry and you can't afford food, why don't you just don't eat? Oh, brilliant there, Fidelity. And then this is great too. Look for ways to boost your income. There may be a side hustle that can bring in some extra money. So here's what Fidelity is telling people to do. If you are feeling the effects of inflation, 1, stop spending money. 2, drop ship. That is so dumb. What are they telling people to do? Because here's the problem with this. Here's the problem. Ready? If people are struggling to spend money, your side hustle is going to be way harder to make money on. So why are you telling people to do that? Yeah, they're basically just like, stop being poor. It's like, all right, Fidelity, how about we don't say that to people? That I just thought was ridiculous yesterday. I was just like, that's wild. All right, let's see what we get here, everybody. We got 1 minute to go until the ding ding. Again, as you guys are filtered in, make sure you guys slap that like button. Helps out a whole lot with the algorithms over here. Ding, ding, ding. Market's open. Here we go. We don't even really need Oracle over here. All right, I got to do one thing over here. I got to do a little something, something. Darn. That's tough. Those are good. Oh, whoa. The tellies are moving interestingly. Where is this? Hold on. Yeah, I just gotta eat it. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. Let's see what we get. What happened with me and Gabe? Nothing. I talk to Gabe all the time. Let's see. I think we're doing. I think I'm gonna go see him in January. We're gonna have some fun. Let's see. The tellies are looking decent here. But again, remember, we have a lot of data coming out here. Dude, we were talking about Titan. Oh, Mara? Oh no. What's up with Mara? It's moving up again. I don't have it anymore. I was out of it at like 500 something %. Let's see. This thing's not going anywhere. Where's Telly? Telly up 1%. Not bad. All right. What's up with this? All right. That one can go too. Okay. All right, sweet. Yeah, IONQ knife. Yeah. I just ditched that one. I'm out of that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't really like how that looks here. Broke this low day yesterday. I'm out. No, thank you. All right. TNA small caps getting clapped. Yeah, that's interesting. If TLT can run to 94 today, that would be a bit ridiculous. Like in a really good way. Let's see. I want this one to break. I can always re-enter on this, but I don't think I'm going to. Let's see. Like, again, after, like, the 600% PayPal, the Mara, like, it's like, all right. If they don't do exactly what I need them to do, I just cut them. If Tyler's in here, I mean, I would love a move up, retrace, bang, back to the upside. But you got to wait and see what happens with the data. Which definitely could move some stuff around there. Definitely move some things around. Wow, you guys are cranking the like button today. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Is Mara still going? I mean, maybe I should have left a couple of runners there, but I don't think so. I'm more focused. Where's this? This has my attention. Mainly as a hedge, but, like, this is interesting to me. Yeah, Tyler. So for, like, I know you had a lot of questions on... Why did I put UVXY here? Wait, no, this is ES. I know you had a lot of questions before about the strategy. So looking at this right here, what do we see? This is nothing. This is chopped nonsense. So I would just wait for the trend to develop. That's all. Just waiting for the trend to develop. You guys Take-Two did not like the release date for GTA 6. They're selling the news. It could just be that they just in general are selling the news because they I believe whatever, if it's Take-Two, they already had a really significant run up. Just got the course fixed this morning, bud. I'll start the course when the market slows down. Good work, Morrow. That's gonna help you out a whole lot. Shout out to all you guys that are hopping in there. That course is gonna give you just a core foundational strategy that, like, let's say that you had like a Top Step account that you're like, oh, I'm just gonna trade this. It's like a nice little money printer that you just run over and over and over every single month. Because again, like I say this a lot, less trades, more profits. I can tell you right now, like I'll just pick a random month. In August, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades. And you are big green. Holy jeez. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I just have the backtest data up here that I show all you guys, and it's filthy. But Morrow, that's going to help you out a whole lot, man. Let's see. And then when you guys don't see those opportunities for those snipe entries with the 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 10 risk to rewards, you guys can just trade Titan. PMI is going to come in hot. I mean, if it does, I don't think that would be the worst thing in the world for us. Tally, moving. Breaking that pre-market high on TLT there. Yeah, I mean, my options are starting to catch a bid here, which is good, but they haven't snapped yet. There's going to be probably a week where these leaps just catch and they go. Let's see, that's UVXY, Mara. This is really the only thing I'm looking for now. This one. But it's kind of iffy because you got to play around with the, like, there's data coming out this week, which is fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You just get more time, but. Did I make an oopsie on IONQ? Yeah, a little bit, but that's fine. I needed this thing to really catch, and it didn't. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so we got first round of data coming out in 7 minutes here. We get services PMI. I mean, those can have an effect on yields. Only green if you know when to take profits and cut losses. Exactly. Bitcoin happily over 42K. Yeah, I kind of want to start playing with, like, altcoins again, but, like, not really. Because I just fun fact. So remember, I think it was the summer when, like altcoins were popping off. I wouldn't even call them altcoins, like the poop coins, basically, like Pepe and all that stuff. So I just, like, took $1,000 and I was like, I'm gonna go play around. Yeah, the funny thing is that I don't know how to sell anything. I don't know. It didn't look like that there was a sell option for anything. It was like swapping into this, but then you can't do it and all that. I was like, all right, well, I'm just leaving it. See what happens, man. They're probably all at 0 too. Tally moving nicely here. ES, again, this is just chopped nonsense. So we will see what happens, man. Dude, I got a whole nother 12-pack of energy drinks that came in yesterday. I gotta go get those. You swap it into cash? Yeah, I don't know how to do that, man. What is it on, like? It was on, like, It was like MetaMask, and then there was something else that you had to have it connected to, and I don't remember what it was. It was some other thing. And then I would go on both, and then it was equally as confusing, and I was like, well, you know. And then sometimes it would show the value of what I had as 0, even though on the other thing it had a value, and I was like, I don't even know what this is worth. Franley, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, we got a lot of videos coming out for you guys as well. So we got the TLT one. I'm going to probably work on that one today, like during the day, and get that out for you guys as soon as possible. And then we got that prop firm video that I want to make for you guys so that you guys have just like a resource to go to when it's like, all right, which one's which and what do they do? Friendly, I hope you're doing good too, buddy. Let's see. All right, so I feel good about my IONQ sell there. Tally looking good, dude. We've been so spot on with this trade. So spot. Yeah, these options are catching a little bit here. These are catching. All right, we'll see what happens. Let's see. Like, I was just trying to, like, be a dumbass. Like, excuse my language. I was trying to be an idiot and just catch, like, a crypto pump for fun. I just wanted to gamble. I was like, this is way more fun than going to, like, the casino. So I might as well just do that. Like, it ended in the same result. What's my average return on swings? I don't know. I look like the swings that I take, guys, are all looking for big risk to reward. I don't know. I'd say like on average when my swings hit 400%, 400%. That's probably a good average. It's usually what they do, depending on what expiration dates I decide to go with. This is the only other one here that I'm looking for. If this inside bars today, I might take it. Similar to the PayPal one, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, 3 minutes to go until it's ISM services, right? No, it's US services PMI. Sorry. ISM services at 10. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's why they call me the swing gang, man. It's very simple. It's like my twist on a breakout strategy. People do it different ways. Here's the one thing that I like, and I've seen this too, and with the way that people teach it is like they try to say that, oh, volume's important in the breakouts. And it's like, well, sort of. The volume decline is important, but by the time that you see the volume on the daily time frame actually higher, it's too late. It's lagging. People will say volume leads. No, it doesn't. That's an insane thing to say. Because let's say you're yeah, yeah, the TLT Januaries are starting to come up. Well, oh, the 23s? That's interesting. I don't know. I'm up 4.7% today. Even with the L I took on IONQ. All right. That's pretty nice. But again, that's going to flicker around with this TLT. Yeah, but that's basically with the swings. And then on the day trading strategy, I mean, you guys will see once you go through the back testing section of the course, which is, in my opinion, the most important because, like, we go through the different nuances and everything, but you actually get to see me do it with price action going so that you can get an understanding of, like, all right, this is what I'm looking for, if that makes sense. Apple 4-hour and daily. I know Apple looks interesting. So for swings, it's a little bit interesting. So I like to trade stocks like a Mara, like a Roblox, like a Rivian. Those stocks that have the ability to move a lot more, if that makes sense. Apple is going to be more like more affected by by the overall market, and those other like basically like smaller cap type of companies, like mid cap, small cap, like mid cap basically. Those are going to be able to have slightly bigger moves, and the options chains usually don't get too jacked on them before I buy them, because the volatility is coming down. Remember, because like everything's tightening up. So the implied volatility on the option chain starts to go down. So you can get some nice cheap contracts, especially if I'm buying it in the days before the breakout, which I will sometimes do, which is what happened with the PayPal trade. 24. The Sultan of Swing. 32% on Apple. Nice. This is a good one. The problem is this is almost more of like a trend line. I hate trend lines, guys. I don't know what it is. I just hate them. Just because of this right here. So if you saw that as like a little bit of a trend, and then you just do this and all this nonsense here, you're like, all right, you got this. All right, this looks stupid, but you got this nice little trend here. So you could do stuff like this where it breaks this here, closes, and you buy it. All right, so you can put a stop below here. That's fine, and I think that makes sense. What some people will do is this, which I think is legitimately insane. They'll do this, but then they'll basically move their stop to be below the trend line. So what happens to their stop over as time passes? It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Not for me. This is what I like. This is what I look for. All this. I see this happening, especially on something like Mara. Oh boy. It's go time. This was a little bit different. It didn't tighten up as much, but again, right back into that same range. I had this drawn for you guys since, I think, September, and then I hit a trade in here, I think, and then blasted this one to the upside for a bunch of percent there, 500-600%. Apple looking good. Oh, Telly flashed around there for a minute. Hello. Yeah, well, Ralph, that's more of a technical trade. Like, we're not getting rate cuts from now until then. All right. Oh, that was on services. So hold on, let me get this data right here quick. US S&P Global Services PMI actual 50.8 versus 50.8 previous, estimated 50.8. So right at expectation. Yeah, it was all at expectations. Telly moving down a little. CES. Are they going to diverge today? I want to see the overall divergence on longer time frames with TLT and SPY or ES. Like, yeah, we see it on the 15-minute, the 5-minute most of the time, but I want to see it on like the 4-hour or the daily. You know? Baba hitting sub 72. Yeah, I want it sub 70 after a market sell-off. That's what I'm looking for on it. Yeah, Pepe loves CCL. But again, no trend yet. This is nothing right now. And we have more data coming out in 12 minutes. Tally back up. Okay. Nothing crazy here. And again, I want to, so like, guys, I go through my screener here that I use on TradingView, and then I will go through basically every weekend. I'll literally just scroll through the holdings of IWM, QQQ, and SPY to see if I can find some tickers. If you guys find stuff that looks like this, just tell me. Like, we're all looking for the same thing for the swings. Apple, there you go. I mean, that looks interesting there. I'm not touching that. Consolidation with higher lows are your go-to for swings. That's basically what I'm doing too. It's just slightly different, you know? Yeah, there's not really much happening here right now. What time is this? It's 5:45 a.m. We're not going anywhere near that. What else do we need? We know what the rate hike expectations are. We're really just waiting for data here, team. You're a funded cruiser. Leave it. Oh, whoa. You're going on a cruise? With your CCL funded cruise, you'll be circling the Caribbean MIA for a while. Pepe, congratulations, buddy. Dude, looking at the making money on CCL. Ralph did the same thing. Ralph, didn't you buy a Tesla Roadster like off of your Tesla gains? That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. You guys are great. You guys are doing awesome. Wait until you start implementing the that strategy from the course too. You guys are just gonna have just like so many different money printers for you guys to have at your disposal. It's insane. You guys are at the point now, a lot of you guys, where you master a strategy and then you can come in and have different accounts for different things and just start crushing it. So again, the link at the top of the live chat that you guys see there gets everybody that's not on the email list and the free ebook 30% off to that new day trading mastery course. I might change the name of it to Less Trades, More Profits, because that's basically what it is. But yeah, that's gonna give you guys a nasty tool and strategy. You guys see it. Like I've shown you guys so many times on Instagram, TikTok, like how just filthy those are. But let's see. Let's see what we get today. We got 9 minutes to go until some more data, and we have nothing out of the market. Tesla trying? Tessie actually looks interesting to me. Not great, just because of this. I don't like this. I wish this just went big flat line. This is the move that we hit last time for, I think it was 300% on Tesla. Lot of support in here. Right around 230, 231. You would like to print someday? Wayne, I got you, buddy. I sent you the stuff last night. So you're all good to go. Hop in when you're ready. You were only trading Tesla with a $10,000 starting balance and emptied it to buy a 2010 Tesla Roadster as an investment? That's epic. That is epic, Ralph. I mean, this is just like, again, guys, good trading is boring. Like, I'm bored most of the time I'm in the market. Like, incredibly bored. That's why I have so many other things going on. I gotta do that today too. Shoot. If I were to explain to you guys sometimes what I sit here doing all day long, you'd be like, oh, that makes sense. Because, like, you know, it's like you guys know me. But at the same time, it's like, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got some cool stuff that I'm doing. All right, market moving up here a little bit. Let's see. Dude, it would be awesome if we got to 100 likes on the stream today. We're at 65. We need 35 more. Oh, reverse repos went up yesterday. Is this it? Yeah. The RRP numbers were ticking up yesterday a little bit. Let's see. Down, up. I'm just still trending down, though. Which is interesting. Also, oh, Ralph, this is the other thing I wanted to talk about. Remember here? How we went from 0 RRP to utilizing the RRP? This is not rate hikes. No. Where is it? This is rate hikes. Right here. So there's a big lag by about a year. Now, is that going to happen this time? No. And could the Fed start cutting rates at that time that RRP usage goes to 0? Yes, but that's not going to be the reason why they start cutting, in my opinion. I think it'll be definitely something to keep a lookout for. Just in terms of just what's going on in the banking system with how much excess cash there is in there, which obviously there's much less of it now than there was 8 months ago, but makes trading fun again. Yeah, I trade very, you know what is fun and exciting for me when I trade? Swinging. Swinging is fun and exciting when you wake up in the morning and you see your stock that you're trading, you got calls on that's up 5-10%, like that's fun. Get a Cybertruck. Nah, I don't really want one. I don't really want one. Like, I don't need a car. What time's the news? Yeah, we're getting it at 10. And Tyler, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back, everybody. Remember, and guys, if you don't have notifications turned on for the channel, make sure that you do. We're going to start posting a lot more long-form videos on here. So, I mean, you guys have seen all of the short-form ones on TikTok and Instagram over the last, like, I don't know, 2 months here. We've been growing, like, we're probably breaking growth records on, like, Instagram right now. We went from, like, Mara still going? Jeez. Did it break that upside level? Not yet. It's just kind of where it was chilling yesterday. Moynihan notes delinquency rates aren't back to pre-pandemic. BlackRock Investment Institute says 2024 outlook sees inflation staying closer to 3% in one of our strongest views on a strategic horizon. That would make sense to me. U.S. expected to soon... No, I'm not saying that. Pepe. You're wild, buddy. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Where's Telly? Telly looking good. Telly looking really good. We got to see what happens after the data here, though. Let's see. Jeez. I'm excited for my next project, too, with you guys. That's going to come in February. It's going to be cool. It's going to be very, very, very cool. Swing futures overnight with a wide stop and wake up with 20K. That's exciting, too. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it definitely is. This thing's a monster. I mean, if this thing ends up running to the next target, and I mean, if you guys have it, you guys know where these take profits are. I've had this up on the charts forever. Breakout. So what is this running at right now? A 1 to 6.1 risk to reward, basically? That's great. Data in less than 3 minutes. Yeah. Yep. Data incoming here, guys. Telly coming up into the data here. I just want to see ES do something. Like, just, you know, trend somehow. This is just chopping, doing nada. Tim, thank you so much for the super, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Guys, this is why we can't have nice things. Can we keep it PG, please? Or at least try. At least try. Oh, my God. You guys are wild. Oh, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that, buddy. Howie, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm not saying that. Haven't half the time I type something, and you're like, not saying that. No, it wasn't that. It was just something on the news feed that, like, I know YouTube would probably ding me for. Or it would have a higher probability than the normal things that I say for YouTube to ding me for. And I was like, how about we don't say that? But Tim, welcome back, buddy. Thanks for the super. Let's see what we got here. All right. Less than a minute here. I want to watch Telly. Fun fact. I was told when TLT was at like 88 that like some person who like does like not manages money for a living but like executes trades and stuff like that was like, oh yeah, no, that's it on TLT and it's not gonna. I was like, okay, cool, let's see what happens. Like, we've hit this thing. We've hit the nail on the head with TLT, I think. Lick the like button. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, buddy. Guys, we are 25 likes away from 100. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Here comes Tally. Watch, if we like nail this TLT trade, I'm like screaming about it on Twitter and people are just like, I don't know. I'm like, oh guys, you're missing it. You're missing it. It's right. Whoa, 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 TLT, TLT. All right, so these contracts that I have just absolutely ripped. Whoa, Tally. Oh man. All right. I gotta see where these settle in, but now I'm up a lot today. If that's real pricing on these contracts, I'm up a lot today. Oh my god. There we go, man. Oh, look at that. Job openings. That's what we wanted, man. Oh my god. Yeah, that's big time. That's big time. That no. You hold it right there, Buster. What was the job openings data? Was it way higher? It was lower. Interesting. Tally. If that holds there, that would be very fun. Oh, man. Guys, I think we might have done something. Talking about the TLT bonds? I've literally been screaming this from the rooftop since sub 85. All right, so I mean, this was the reverse split on TMF, but this is the 3 times levered one. Let's look at this on the daily here, guys. Look, this was at, it's going to show it a little messed up here, but like when I was looking at this, it was at like high 3s, low 4s in pre-reverse split. It's now at 560. Look, boom. I'll go to the middle of the range. Boom. 40% on shares. I just want it to hold. I want that to hold. I don't know if it's gonna. 94 on DLT. I just wanted it to. Damn. Wow. All right. Let's look at the 10-year real quick. 10-year off a cliff. Yep. Jeez, man. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a bit nutty there. Oh, my Lord. Whoa. I want that to hold and keep going. Hold on. I'm posting on Instagram. You guys also be following me on Instagram by now. We have lots of fun over there. Jeez, this is dirty. Could this be considered a clean move or no because it's data? Let's see what happens. It can be. It could be. It could be. We would need a few more candles, though. And it can't go, like... It can't just, like... Like, that's a big candle, 14 points. But it's not... This wouldn't even get us to, like, outside the range, really. Because if you were to draw it like this, Tyler, you wouldn't even be able to take this. Oh, no. You might. I mean, I wouldn't, but... I would give this a little bit more time. Hopefully, you have a couple more 15-minute candles that teeter up, and then maybe a retrace later. What is the 2 and 10 now? Oh, does it update live? I don't know. Can you, let me look. Hold on. Did it uninvert? There's no way it uninverted. No. No. You got a ways to go here. And I don't think that's updating live. Yeah, no, this isn't updating live. That's a big candle on TLT. Jeez. Yeah, like Tyler, this would be something where I would wait and just give it some time to see where it goes, see if the buyers take it, and then if it sells off retraces, I might look at it. Wait and see the next few candles. Smart. That's what I'm doing. You can do it manually? How? On TradingView? Is it like US US02Y plus US10Y? Is that how you do it? You're not in your office? No, I know. I'm just saying, like, tell me how to do it. I'll do it. Is that how you do it on TradingView? Or minus? Would you do minus? Telly lost it a little there. That's annoying. Hey, Buster. It's just short of 2 points. Is it? I thought it was exactly 2. But that I still wouldn't touch. Because you could see a wild news move. I see it right at 2. But I would give this more time. Mara's out of the range. Oh, where's Chegg? Nah, nothing yet. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's a subtraction, right? Which one's getting subtracted from what? I mean, I'll be able to tell easy, but USO, nope. O2Y. 4593. All right, so 4593. Hold on. It's like negative 0.4, bro. Negative 0.4. Let's see here. Oh, I like this energy drink. This is a good one. Let's see here. Yeah, 10 years getting eaten back up here. TLT's probably coming back down. See what happens with it. That's a wild move, though. Did the, what happened with those contracts? Oh, they're holding. They're holding. That's what it has been on the 2 and 10, so 1030 would be the first to uninvert, likely. Yeah. They need to stop leaning on the 2-year so much, which I don't know how they're, the problem is unless they cut rates, like, they have to sell the shorter duration. Because they can't be locking in these longer term, higher interest rate agreements. They don't want to do that. Which we're going to talk about with this in the TLT video right here. Boom. Are we glitching out today? Are we glitching on OBS? My computer hates me. I'm going to need to get a new one at some point. All right, you got 5 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Let's see where it wants to go after this. Dude, 146,000 views on the most recent Instagram post. Oh my God. That's insane. TLT back to 94. Yellen could do some pile drop for him before he has to check rates. How though? Like how would, I don't know if she really has anything that she can do. Cut spending? Like that's it, really. But that's not even her. Like she'd have to lobby for people to cut spending. Like at this point, they actually, I mean, they're not, I don't think they're going to raise taxes, but they almost need to. But then you're just you're just going to increase the hardship of the American people. What they should do, in which, I know this is going to sound a little bit wild here, but like they could increase long-term capital gains tax by a little bit. But then people are just going to get around it. So it's like, why even do that? Like they actually just have to be way better at spending money. And they're just terrible at it. Like they're the worst at spending money. Because what people do is when they get in office, they're like, we have to spend in order to get stuff done. And it's like, no. Don't do that. You just add fuel to the fire. It doesn't matter who it is. They all do it. Tally back above 94. ES screwing around. Tyler, since this is a news candle here, this just needs time. It just needs time. Raise those taxes, create more bonds. They need to find a way to sell bonds at lower interest rates. Which, again, could be rate cuts. They just have to do it soon enough. This is getting there, but it's not. We still have Apple up here. Where's IO and Q? Am I going to be disappointed about my sell now? Nah, that's fine. Like, I don't know. They could, I mean, I guess they could try and bring more jobs back to the U.S., increase GDP. Like, you have to find a way to increase the tax revenue without raising taxes. If that makes sense. Because you can't, the people that are actually going to get hurt by any tax increases are going to be the people that can't afford it. No matter what they do. So they need to, you almost need to figure out a way to bring more jobs back so then more people are making more money and then the actual tax revenues then go up. But then, even then, you're not going to be able to get tax revenues up enough to even make a meaningful difference on the debt. So what do we do? I don't know. If I knew, I'd probably win a prize for some economic research, you know? Producing war materials? Yeah, true. What could they actually do? I don't know. I mean, at this point, I honestly don't know what they could do to get us out of the problem. I think the only thing, and this is kind of what I'm thinking right here, is that, like, I don't necessarily think that there's anything that the government can do, or the Fed, or anybody, to get rid of the problem. But I think they can do things to buy more time, if that makes sense. Lower taxes can actually increase revenues to the Fed. I bet there's a lot of research on that. So, like, that's kind of the way I think about it. It's like, well, you need to find a way to increase the speed at which the problem's accelerating. Because then you have more time for, like, the effects of things to happen and people to start making more money. Like, real wages go up. And when I mean real wages, the difference between nominal and real is nominal wages or nominal earning or whatever it is like wage growth would be, what do you call it? Like 2%, but like it would be less or maybe negative due to the results of inflation. Instead of maximum wage, everything past $1 billion is taxed 100%. I disagree with that because here's the thing. The people that are able to accumulate resources in that way are going to do a lot more good for society than most people think they do. And a lot of people think of hedge funds and large money managers and like family and all of that stuff the wrong way. It has to do with capital allocation. So let's say that there is let's say it's AI. Well, if the people with all of the money, or a lot of the money, decide that that is something that is good and actually is going to benefit society, and let's say it actually is, well, they then have the ability to then put their capital to work and help benefit society. Because on the flip side is that if you gave the government that money, what do you think they're going to do? You already know what they spend the money on now, and it's awful. They just blow money. They're like, whatever, it's gone into the abyss. So giving that money back to the government is not the thing that you want to do, because the government has, for the longest time, has not shown anybody that they're able to effectively allocate capital. They just aren't. They never are. So the argument of let's just give it back to them is like, well, why would we give the money to a degenerate, basically? Like, it doesn't make sense. To me, that doesn't make any sense. I'd rather have it in the hands of the people that can actually put it to work. And then those people are then incentivized by, like, government policy. Like, oh, you're going to get tax benefits if you make areas a lot nicer. You're going to get tax benefits if you do X, Y, Z. So that's how the government does it. And that's how you want it to be done. Because you don't want to just give it to them to have them do it, because it's just going to be, oops, gone. Sorry. Tally looking good. Degens like Wall Street bets? I would say worse. They're almost like drug addicts. And you know they're just going to spend the money and it's going to be gone, and then they're going to try to, I don't know. I just disagree with the way that they spend it. Where have I been? Dude, I've been hanging out on Instagram and TikTok for like the last, 2 months here. I told you guys, gotta be following me on Instagram and TikTok. We just started streaming again last week? Welcome back, everybody. ESG spending could be cut. That would be good. That probably won't happen. There's a lot of stuff with ESG. But yeah, guys, remember, my brand new day trading course is released to you guys right now. Everybody that is on the email list and the newsletter there, you guys all have that 50% off discount code sent to your emails. Those of you guys that are not, I'm still giving the rest of you guys an opportunity to snag it for 30% off this month only. So I'll throw that link in the live chat here for you guys. And you guys have seen it. I've posted some of the shorts on YouTube here, those bottom tick, top tick entries, the 1 to 6, 1 to 8 risk to rewards. Again, I really love the idea of less trades, more profits, and it helps a boatload of people. I've seen the amount of messages that I've received, guys, that are like, I literally just read the free ebook and I'm hitting like 1 to 5 risk to reward trades, and I don't have to do a whole lot and just look at the chart and be like, all right, up, retrace, boom, is insane. So if you guys want to add that tool to your toolbox, there you go. We've got some big stuff coming. Yellen already chirping. What's she saying? What's she saying? Whoa, we've been on for a while today. Yeah, but like Yellen notes Biden administration taking the deficit seriously. Okay. Like, what are you actually going to do about it? How about pump TLT calls? How about that? How about that? How about them apples? You know? Next pump, so you're told, is Newegg. Cool. It's great. Have fun. Have fun. DM that. Was that the headline that... Was that the same one? Yeah. That's the same one. Can you say Inflation Reduction Act? The Inflation Reduction Act has nothing to do with inflation. There's a lot of environmental stuff in there if you read it. A lot of environmental stuff in there. Let's see. Dude, if TLT keeps pumping like this, what's the 30-year doing? 30-year yield. Whoa. Yeah, that's getting hit. Wasn't in for the move all well. That's okay. I mean, I know. I think I don't know. To me, depending on how well you understand it, I don't know why you would have a stop on it. Unless you played the technical bounce off the lows when I was calling it below 85. But even then, I wish I kept my Junes, honestly. I had a lot of the June contracts. Like a lot. And I think I sold those at like 70-80%. And then I just rolled them into my longer dated ones. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just like... Because those weren't moving at the time. So I was like, all right, well, I know they're going to. So I'll just roll them into there and I'll have more money on the leaps. Which is fine. Yeah, 30 years coming down even more. Watch TLT potentially come up here and break this high of 90. What is this? 94.31. Lots of spending, very serious about deficits. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know if this is what you meant. Let's see. Where is that? Yellen persistently high rates pose challenges. Let's go. Let's go. They're doing it. They're doing it. Yellen persistently high rates pose challenges. Do you know what she's referring to? What do you think Yellen's referring to? If you've paid attention, I talked about it very briefly today. She's talking about this. 7.6 trillion of U.S. government debt will mature in the next year, adding pressure on rates. If the rates are high, they're going to have to refinance at higher rates, adding to the interest payments, meaning that they somehow have to then sell more bonds. Who's going to buy them? Well, it's not going to be all these banks. It's going to be China. Is it going to be people? I don't think people. Here's the thing, though. If rates stay this high, I mean, you're going to see more money managers come into the bond market. Like money market funds are going to buy a lot more. To March. I'm not gonna get anything short dated until go time. The short dated ones could be the ones that really go nuts. Yeah, you're right. You're right. She might put some pressure on Powell here. Let's see. Where's the S? All right, Tyler. We're getting there. We are getting there, team. All right, we'll be on for a little while longer today. Screw it. Might as well, man. Might as well. Nothing happening here. You guys like the longer stream? I'm feeling good today. Well, I also didn't wake up super early today, so I'm a little bit more alive. Four of the past 5 JOLTS job openings reports have been revised lower. The Fed was hiking on fake strong jobs data. Oh my god. Oh man. It's all coming together, guys. I mean, it's all coming together. Get to 500 likes. I don't think you guys are going to be able to do it today. Let's stream until 4. How about we don't, actually? I really would. No, I don't want to do that. 30 years knifing. ES moving a little. That little divergence there, but. Is the president's mouthpiece? Well, I don't even know if the president can speak, but you know. He needs to go read. Oh, really? Didn't you say about the stream that we were streaming for longer? Well, it was an accident. I didn't mean to stay live for this long. It was just TLT and the bond started going nuts. The TLT video, I'm going to try to get it out for you guys today. I just have to make sure I don't say things like the Fed is stamping on the, or leaning hard on the short end of the yield curve. Because that doesn't make sense to anybody. But yeah, we're 15 likes away from 100. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Cheg's not doing anything. 10 years still in the toilet. Yeah, the TLT position's looking good here. That actually caught. Oh, no, that caught today. No, that caught. All right, hold on. Hold on, I gotta look at something. This is now. This caught up. How much is this up here? Okay, yeah, okay, so this still, we're good. So TLT is up about 12% since we bought it, and the contracts are up more than that now. They were pretty flat through all of this, which was really, the Junes weren't, but the leaps were. TLT, IWM, and TINA not correlated any longer. Ooh, that's interesting. They shouldn't be. That's good. Let's see if it holds today. All right, this is moving down. I don't know if I'd touch that. It's just that's a data nonsense. I don't know if I'd touch this. NQ Loki looks better than ES. It might. I was thinking about trading, starting to trade some NQ. Yeah, NQ does look better than ES here for this. Maybe I trade some NQ today. Because if this actually came down to those levels, ES would get blown through. That's interesting. Yeah, and then I put the points in the course as well for ES, NQ, and then I also did it for some Forex pairs too, because everybody and their mother on TikTok and Instagram is like, "Oh my god, the lot size Forex." I'm like, "God, stop trading Forex. You're just gonna lose. You're gonna get." Oh, this is funny. So there's a influencer who has a Forex broker, and I'm pretty sure it just has terrible review, bad reviews, and people have terrible experiences with it, and I didn't realize that a lot of my messages were just going into a place that I just wasn't seeing them, and I got a message from them. I was like, "Hey, could we work towards potential partnership?" And I was like, "I don't think so, pal." Just stopping by on a lunch break to see what's been up. Hopefully this is a source of it. Let's see. Sorry, taking some time out. Yeah, they're doing a little bit better. He's still, again, helping out when I can. I can stream though now for a little bit, so we're gonna be coming back on in the mornings now for a real rally. So need to lead the way, not the Magnificent Seven. I agree with you, but again, remember what I tweeted. Where does for the points you said NQ is some stop level or entry? What do you mean? The points is, I'm telling you, like the minimum points of risk. So like with ES, it's 2. NQ, there is a number for it. That's in there though, Tyler. That's in the course. So, all right, guys. It's 10:30. We were on for a while longer than we usually are today, so we're probably wrapping it up here. Remember, everybody that's not on the email list gets 30% off to that new day trading mastery course that I just released on that new strategy, the bottom tick, top tick one, with those really, really nasty risk to rewards with that full back test. You guys get to learn everything about it. So yeah, make sure you guys, if you are interested in that, hop in before the end of the month. And then again, if you guys missed that email from last weekend and you're on my email list, just shoot me a message. And then you guys are good to go. So, all right, guys. I will see you later. Yeah, and remember, it's course time. There you go, Morrow. But yeah, you guys only got to pay once. And then I'm going to add a lot of stuff to that in the future. So if you guys lock in the price now and the prices go back up, you guys are going to be all good to go. You guys get everything when I add new things to it. There should be another video getting added to it either this week or next week. So be on the lookout for that. I will see you guys later. Peace.